Roma have been playing around them, they've been playing beyond them.
Certainly a match to banish all those old cliches about Italian football. This has been quite superb, and there is still well over half an hour to go, and some tempers now starting to flare. Florenzi goes down. Yellow card's being shown to Felipe Seymour.
He has a tug and a kick. Florenzi.
A couple of yellow cards in quick succession, one for De Rossi, one for Seymour, the first of the match so far. That was the shout for a penalty on Totti.
Yeah, Gronquist just stepped in his way there. He knew that Totti was going to play the 1-2. Bertolacci is now coming on. In previous games he's played behind the front two. In a fairly advanced position with three midfield players narrow behind him. I'm sure that's where he will come on. And one of the wide players, maybe Antonelli, will come off.
Bovo with the header for Genoa, but it's seized upon by Balzaretti. Totti, Balzaretti. Kuczka. Ivan Pridis. And Moretti. It's a lax pass inside.
I wonder if they might take off Moretti and put Antonelli back to left back.
Ronquist with the ball forward. Immobile. Jankovic. Bovo. Seymour. Bovo advancing from right back. Borriello goes towards the near post. Bovo's ball couldn't beat Balzaretti, the first defender. Lamela. Florenzi. Gathered by Seymour. Borriello. Jankovic. Immobile. De Rossi is there. There's a pull there in the box, I think, by Borriello, seen by the referee, so it's a free kick for Roma.
Don't see that too often. The ball was out in the wide area and the whistle went almost as soon as the cross came in. Here's the challenge. He does take a slight whack in the face, but not enough to keep him on the floor. Seymour that's coming off.
Yeah, the man who was booked just a few moments ago. And he is the man sacrificed, and on comes Andrea Bertolacci. Summer signing from Roma. Never played a Serie A game though in his time with the club. This is fourth appearance for Genoa. Spent most of the past 3 years on loan at Lecce. Now the 21-year-old on here as Luigi Di Canio shuffles his pack for a second time, just past the hour mark.
Well, there's going to be no change in formation. He's just taking Seymour's place in that midfield area. Number 91, Bertolacci. Immobile is just trying to stand on Tashidis to stop him getting on the ball and dictating the play. And he'll try and get forward, but as soon as he does that, Tashidis runs forward and De Rossi comes and gets on the ball.
There's Kuczka. Gronquist. Was a foul there by Osvaldo. Genoa free kick. Swiftly taken. Borriello the target man. Now Antonelli. Lamela. Physical tussle there with Kuczka. I think Lamela was just caught by the flailing leg of Kuczka after the challenge had been made.
Yeah, always going to be a foul there. And there is the flailing foot that you talked about.
Florenzi. Totti. De Rossi. It's kept in there by Pridis. Here's Lamela. He's gone beyond Antonelli and Moretti. It's Pridis. It's fizzed in with real pace, perhaps too much pace. He couldn't find a teammate. He spurned a good position there for Roma. Now they try to the left with Balzaretti. Inside for Totti. De Rossi. Lemeda. Just kept that ball in play.
Now causing a lot of problems down this right-hand side. Lamela and Pires. Great understanding.
Given away there by Pires. Immobile. It's a good early pass for Borriello up against Castan. And the Brazilian in the end defended very well. Forced Borriello out wide, then won the ball back.
General play, he looks a good footballer, doesn't he, Castan?
Two big live games coming your way on ESPN this week. From the Europa League on Thursday, Newcastle take on Club Brugge. Our coverage there starts at 8 p.m. Then next Saturday at 4:30, action from the Barclays Premier League as the champions Man City take on Swansea. Here's Osvaldo for Roma. Already had three players to pick out, but only found the goalkeeper free. Bertolacci. The pass was cut out by Totti. And again, four white shirts surging forward. And for once, Totti's pass is poor.
Well, it was Totti that won the ball back. Had a 4 versus 3 situation there. Should have made more of it, Totti. Trying to find De Rossi, who's now getting back in position. He's now going to intercept the ball. Well played, De Rossi.
This game is so open, it's remarkable. De Rossi's ball in. Gronqvist completely uncertain there. Got away with it. Spray came out to gather. Seems that everyone stopped there for a minute. Maybe there are some tired legs out there now, given the staggering pace this game's been played at.
Well, I said it's probably been the most intense Serie A game, snowed off here, that I've seen. Most intense game that I've seen anywhere in the world this season.
And there is still over a quarter of it to go.
Has the pace been quick? Some of the football has been exhilarating. Combination play, the invention, particularly from Roma.
Well, Zeman's team have that air of unpredictability. And we have seen every facet of their game tonight, good and bad. It's great to have him back in Serie A, just for matches like these. The style of football that he preaches is so easy on the eye for the neutrals. Foul there on Totti.
The Romans must be enjoying it. He said last season Luis Enrique had his style of play, which was to dominate possession, similar to Zeman, but they played it at too slow a pace. It's all very predictable at times. Lack of excitement certainly can't be aimed at this Roma side.
Totti. De Rossi. Balzaretti. Fed by Totti. Osvaldo. This one back by Bertolacci. And it was by Pires. Good sound by De Rossi. Canini went diving in, and the referee goes to his pocket for a third time. And Michele Canini, the latest recipient.
He was frustrated. I think it was him that tried to play the forward pass and gave it away. And trying to win the ball back, just catches De Rossi. De Rossi does well, just nicks the ball away from him.
Lemela. Castan. Florenzi. Balzaretti. Touched on by Totti. Covering in the right back spot there is Bertolacci. We're going to see the third and final change for Genoa. It's Malazzi who comes on in place of Luca Antonelli. Leonardo Malazzi, the Uruguayan striker. So Di Canio certainly going for it. 3 strikers now on the pitch.
They need to get some of the ball back off of Roma, though. Roma dominating possession.
No changes so far for Roma. And so far, so good for them. They lead by the odd goal in 5. And they're on the hunt now for their 4th. Moretti. In towards the new man there, Malazzi. Immobile. Not had much to feed off so far, Immobile, after he came on a quarter of an hour ago.
The trouble if for Immobile, he's had to drop deep at times to mark the midfield players of Roma, the deep midfield player. So when they do win the ball back, Genoa, he's not in an attacking area. And it looks like Malazzi's just going to play on the left-hand side of midfield. So, again, no change in the tactics, really, from Di Canio.
It's Kuchka and Saxidis involved in this painful collision.
He started the game slowly, Saxidis, but he's done really well after the first 20 minutes, just to keep linking up the play, allowing others to run off of him. Giving them that little bit of protection in front of the 2 centre-halves. Here's the first goal, and what a goal it was from Kuchka. Here's the second one from Jankovic. The right foot volley. We'd already seen him hit a left foot volley that hit the crossbar. And suddenly Roma got back into the game, first of all with Totti. And then we're going to see a brilliant volley. Osvaldo, but that's the one that put them 3-2 up, the header.
We promise you it was a brilliant volley to make it 2-2, and then Osvaldo with the header to edge Roma in front. Genoa appealing for a free kick. There'll be one now as Gronqvist receives a yellow card, and so too does Borriello for the back chat. It's now 4 players in the book for Genoa, perhaps losing their composure.
Well, he did that to Totti. He's saying that he was just run into there, Gronqvist. I'm not sure he can do too much about it. That's what he's trying to say to the referee, and I think Borriello was moaning there should have been a foul the other way. He'd do well to keep quiet now.
Saxidis. Not sure that was meant for Balzaretti, but it was well kept in play. And Totti was appealing for the free kick, and it was given eventually. The Genoa fans not too happy. He almost forced that decision with his antics there, Totti.
Well, that's when you'd like to see the referee say play on when players do that. Stop playing as if it must be a free kick. Players trying to ref the game.